Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Today is maybe one of the most exciting videos I recorded. I'm here with my brother and Noah. Noah, say hi. 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 We're picking up my first exotic. As you guys saw in the title, we're at Copart. I bought my first exotic. I honestly this happened unplanned. I saw it, I came out, I looked at it, I started it. It has a few areas of concern, but it runs. Motor sounds healthy and damage is very, very minimal. So I'm about to pay for it and then they're gonna pull it out for us. We're gonna load it up, take it to my house, and you guys are gonna see what I bought. The car has been paid for. It is not busy here. It looks like maybe one person ahead of us. So it's gonna come out soon, guys. Very, very soon. Guys, you ready to see it? My first exotic. Here it is. Alright guys, so we don't lose a lot of time. We're just gonna head out, show you more back at the house. But before that, I did take a video of me actually bidding on the car. So take a look at that. Well guys, if you are watching this clip, then it happened. And we are at the auction picking up the car. But I wanna run you guys through this vehicle. So it's a 2011 Maserati Gran Turismo S. And the damage is to the back right here. The auction is starting in 8 minutes and it's the second car to go up for auction. So I think honestly that will be a huge advantage for myself unless someone has a pre-bid set on it. That's gonna be higher than what I'm willing to bid on it. I have no idea what I'm willing to bid on it. I did go look at the car in person. I started it and needed a jump. The battery is completely dead. It ran for about a minute and then it died on its own. So we jumped it again, left the jump box on it. It ran for 30 seconds, died again on its own. So fuse box is kind of all over the place and it looks like someone tampered with it. So I don't know what's going on, but the motor sounded healthy. It has a really nice exhaust, valved exhaust as far as I know from the factory. You push the sport button, it opens up. It gets like twice as loud. Silver wouldn't be my first choice, but red interior is killer and the damage is very minimal. Basically just clean it up, put a new rear windshield on it, and then figure out why it's dying, if it's gonna continue. And the one thing I don't get is why like New Jersey and Georgia are bidding. That's far from Oregon. You're probably gonna pay like 1,500 bucks shipping for this car. And it's a 2018 with 134,000 miles. And it's a Fiesta. Like, just baffles me. Here we go, guys. If no one bids.
Sold.
California. Just close it up. Close it up.
Sold on approval.
Yes. Now. Sorry, computer. So now what we do is hit dashboard, review offer. Wow, they want 15.8 for it. I'm basically 6 grand off, guys. Oh, there's no way I'm paying 15.8 for it. Like, I won't even get close to that. I was thinking 11 and a half tops. Yeah, because at 15.8, I'd be about 17 grand into it after fees. And with it dying randomly, honestly, I don't remember. Maybe it's a fuel issue. Maybe it's an alternator issue. But then again, we jumped it with a good battery. It started and then it died. I don't know. Like, I'm not willing to... I'm just not willing to do that. So I guess we'll see. We'll see what they're going to counter at and kind of go from there. So now that we're getting the car, I'm gonna trailer it home and kind of go from there.
A few moments later.
Made it back to the house, no issues, of course. So the plan is actually get the trunk open if we can, and then install the new battery, because I'm assuming it is inside the trunk. Oh, but see, it's so weird, it's all electronic, there's no darn key. And I tried pushing the button and it wouldn't darn open. So maybe there's a release of some kind. Okay, well, adventures are starting now, and it looks like we have the carbon package throughout. Carbon here, I don't know if it's faded or just that color. Steering wheel, that trim right there, right here, mirrors. So it seems like a pretty well optioned car. We didn't put those ramps down. Yeah. You're good. All the way. Huh?
Perfectly. It was shaky at first, and now...
I mean, I don't know. First minute it ran, it died. If it doesn't die now, then perfect. But now we got to figure out how to get this darn trunk open. All right, park it inside. Okay, guys. Listen to this. This is with valves closed. Open them up. And now give it a rev.
Two hours later.
I actually had to do quite a lot of stuff. I had to take the trailer back, and then me and this guy sold a car. So it's been a few hours and we are now back. Now the plan is to manually get the trunk opened. We saw a YouTube video, and from what we've gathered, behind the driver's side here, there should be a little thing to pull on that should manually release it. But I need a flashlight. There's a whole bunch of glass back here, so I'm gonna go through it with a vacuum just so that we're kind of on the safer side. And then before we start sticking hands in there, we got it opened. Looks like we got some tools in there, more glass, so Andre, be careful. Let's find the battery and replace that first, because that's actually the main reason why. That's a big battery.
Looks like it's factory.
My battery doesn't look like that. This one looks whiter. Anywho, let's try to replace it. Here's a quick comparison of the factory battery versus the interstate battery. But they say this is the one that's supposed to work. With the new battery in, it's our maiden voyage. We're gonna just take it around the neighborhood. We ain't going nowhere far. But just to see how it runs, if it's gonna die on us or not with the new battery. We've got the jump box and everything, so hopefully no issues. Some pops and crackles, and it's not in sport mode, so valves are closed. And this is in full automatic mode. So we're just gonna cruise a little bit like this, and then we'll probably open up the valves. Tire pressure is just starting to read it. What do you think? Pretty tamed with valves closed?
Yeah. Needs new brakes.
Yep. I hear the rear one squeaking a little bit. Just got a whole bunch of thumbs up people on the curb. Alright guys, it is absolutely mental with the valves open. Dang, this will wake up your grandma, your mother. This is a lot louder than the Jag. Yeah?
Yeah. I'm just looking at people and everyone's staring.
You know what the weird thing is? So like if I just give it like 10-15% throttle, the valves don't open. They only open when I actually give it some gas. So watch, right now, there it goes.
Yeah.
Now it just opened up a little bit. So it doesn't do it right off the bat, which is, I don't know, takes some getting used to. So as soon as I put it in paddle shift mode, the valve's completely open. So we're learning, but looks like we're at a Mexican standoff. I don't know who's going first. I guess we're gonna go. Yep, we are in auto again. So now we're in 4th gear, 3rd gear. Downshift to 2nd. You were sitting on glass, dude. Now I gotta sit in glass. You in manual or auto?
Whatever you left the auto.
No, it defaults to automatic. It seems like.
Traction control off?
No. Find it a little odd that valves open, yeah, at a certain. Man, it is loud. Well guys, it survived our test drive. The only thing that came on is the brake wear light, which you could hear when you start braking. Andre, give us another rev. Give me a decent rev. That was a little more than decent. That was really loud.
That was really loud.
Yes, that was.
Here. I'm taking the
Guys, that's it. Welcome, my first exotic to the channel. First exotic to my life. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please consider subscribing because there will be a part 2 where we install the rear glass, take this car in for a detail, replace the brakes, basically make it what it needs to be, and then we'll get some drive-bys and rollers and whatnot. As always guys, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in another video.